Welcome back, everyone. Today we are coming over here to H Mart in Orlando. This is the only H Mart in Florida. It is officially open. This is the grand opening, or technically the grand opening was September 25th, but this is the week of, and I thought it might have been a little less busy, but I'm telling you, we parked all the way in the back corner. It is so incredibly busy. There is a line still to get in. I don't know what I'm about to get into, but I'm going to get in line right now and see what is going on inside. Look at this line right now, still just to get in. I've never seen this before, to get into a grocery store. Is this not crazy though? Like, just how busy this is?
I think we have to start with like a coffee or something.
I know. So I know that they have like different shops in here, like places to eat. Looks like we have a head and hair spa. Wow, that's crazy.
Videos. I watch these to fall asleep at night.
That's crazy. And then right up front, it looks like we have like a strip of like food places and coffee right here. This is insanity right now. We have Da Bang over here. It looks like Korean cheese coin crepes. Interesting. You can see them down there. On the other side of us here, we have Coffee and Co. We have Excellence down there. This is crazy. What am I getting involved in? I don't know how you pronounce this. Aritum? I don't know. But it looks like they have like scents of some sort. They have like fragrances over there. It looks like they have skincare.
I think it's a lot of Korean skincare. That's very popular.
So like Korean skincare, I guess. Makes sense. Kung Fu tea over here to the left. I think we're almost there, maybe. So they have even more food options over here, all along the wall. I'll show you some of those. Jaws, that's fun. They have a little arcade over there. They also have little crane games over here. What is happening? This is insane. Here's another wall right here of them. Now they're all different, which is kind of nice. So depending on which one you play, they have a bunch of like different options. I don't know how much a token costs. I can let you guys know. So it says $1 per token. Okay, so it's $1 per play. You can see it over there. They have like Among Us down here, different characters, little bunnies over there. Some of them are like empty. They've been getting picked over quite a bit. Oh, look at this one. They're pretty much out though, these mascot plushes. They only have two of these little like dragon things left. No more of those moths. Looks like you can get photos done here as well. I mean, that stuff doesn't look that unique, right? I feel like you can get LG stuff, TCL, like air conditioning units, right? I feel like that's not anything crazy, but maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. Look at this one. We have Godzilla's, but they're really tiny right here. I feel like the claw wouldn't even be able to grab it. I feel like these are bigger, so it could like, you know, pick it up. Anyway, we are almost there. All right, we got a cart. We're heading in. I don't even know if we're getting anything, what we're getting. We're just checking this place out. But I think beyond this, it's gonna probably feel like a giant grocery store. So it is not more claw games over there. Looks like we are coming into like Sense. You know what this reminds me of? It's kind of like IKEA with like a different flair to it. You know, where it's like, it seems like we're forced to go this way and like head down different aisles. Yeah, so we're over here in these like different aisles, and I mean this is all kind of like beauty care of some sort over here is what I'm seeing. Okay, so as we head out now, it looks like we're coming into the actual grocery store itself. Looks like we have all produce here, quite a large selection, which is actually really nice. What do we have over here? Roasted sweet potatoes. Okay. Yeah, Nicole said this looks like The Last of Us. It says it's oyster mushrooms. That does. It looks like the cordyceps over there. Wow, they have a lot of different mushrooms. So many different things here. So now as we're getting into the supermarket, it seems like there's a lot more unique items that you can get here. So I feel like if you're looking to cook with something completely different, definitely the place to be. You can get noodles on noodles on noodles here. Look at all of these different variations. That is insanity. Holy cow, there's so many different noodles. It goes on. Just any noodle. They have a frozen durian here. I heard this stuff is like really smelly. I think it's this, right? You guys will have to let me know. But again, tons of produce over here. Looks like we have like a little bakery section too. I don't even know what all of this is. It looks like dried spicy squid, so maybe it's not a bakery. Dried shrimp. I thought this was a bakery over here. So you can get some live blue crab female here. This looks more like squid though. Oh yeah, okay, so this is squid. What? We have some salmon over here. I think this is calamari. Looks like you have a bunch of fish in the back. You have these crabs. They are definitely still alive here, as you can see. Oh geez, and then you just have like fish. You have some crab legs over there. Huge seafood. Wow. It is also just an absolute madhouse here. I mean, look at how many people just trying to walk through this section. This is crazy. This is all still fish, by the way. You have white clam, cooked shrimp. It goes all the way down there. Looks like we have even more over here. Wow, that is a ton of seafood. You can get these giant crabs. Wow. Are they all crabs? I think they're all crabs. Whoa, look at the size of that thing. These are king crabs. Whoa, that thing is massive. Holy cow, I didn't know that they got that big. I guess that's why they're called king crabs. So the price on those is $52.99 a pound. They said on average you're gonna be spending close to $500 per king crab. Holy guacamole. So this is pretty much all beef here at this point on this wall. You have beef and pork all the way down. There's a lot of pork here as well. Even over here, you can see they have short ribs for sale down here. Oh look, it's those like, yeah, it's like the red bean paste, like fish dessert things, I think, right? Are they desserts? Or are they like savory? I don't really know. Those look good too. You know what? They sell pheasant here. I don't feel like I've seen pheasant and fowl. Interesting. So it looks like there's a bunch of frozen stuff over here as well. I've been seeing like desserts, kind of pre-made meals, noodles, like you can see up here, kind of like dream cakes and things like that. Looks like down here you have those like dumplings and things of that nature. So just tons and tons of offerings. Again, it seems like at this point you have a very unique store, you know, that is selling kind of Korean items. I have seen a few of like regular things. We saw like what, Purdue chicken and like some of that. So there is still like other name brand things that you might recognize in the States, but looks like a lot of stuff actually does seem to be kind of imported to some extent here. These are all dumplings over here. These are all dumplings in here. So many different variations. Holy cow. Oh, look at all this. They have mochi and ice cream. Tons of frozen treats over here. Green tea ice cream. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like little pre-done sizes there. More mochi over here. What do we have here? Red bean ice cream bars, matcha. Yeah, see, these are the ones I was thinking of, like this red bean jam. So they're like frozen in the, like that like fish style look. I know it's not fish, but it kind of like looks like it. Some fun stuff over here, snow ice. We also have some Korean sausage here. And what else do we got? We have some deep fried veggies. I know there's a lot of side dishes is what it was saying over here. Some Korean sauce right there. What do we have here? Oh, like little like pre-portioned meals. That's actually really nice. Now it just looks like as you go through the aisles, you're pretty much just gonna have what you would imagine at a traditional like supermarket, but tons of Korea-based options. So, you know, you have seaweed soup here, different versions of drinks over there, right here, some sliced rice cakes. You know, I mean, it's just tons of different things. Super cool. Yeah, and as you walk through, canned foods, things like that. What do we have over here? So flour, cooking powders, Chinese noodles down here, soda, soy milk, flavored milk drinks. You know what? There's a drink called Milkus. If you guys have ever had it, you'll have to let me know. I'm gonna see if they have it. It was one of my favorite drinks. I'm gonna doubt they do, but I'm gonna look. All right, I did not see it. If you guys have ever had it, you'll have to let me know. It's a very unique drink. It's kind of like yogurty, but it was very good. So I went down the flavored milk drinks, but it might be either Korean or Japanese. I actually think Milkus is Japanese. I used to get it at a shop back in Illinois. He's got a full crate of them. No way they have it. Guys, I am not crazy. They have it. It's Milkus. I need the original flavor though. Okay, it's right. No, wait, that's milk. Yeah, it's like. Okay, Milkish. This is the stuff right here. I know it's gonna sound crazy, but it tastes like a sweetened yogurt drink thing. It's so good. I cannot believe I found this. I didn't. Dude, you have no idea. It's been years since I've had Milkish. I need to pick one of these up. I was just saying I haven't had Milkish since back in Illinois, and yeah, you bought it. It was a small little Asian store. It was like a little corner unit. I feel like it was like the size of one of these aisles, and that was the last time I had Milkish. I cannot believe they have this. Holy cow, this is so awesome. All right, so how do you feel like the pricing is here? Again, we don't know how Korean, Japanese items are, but
all of the American groceries are really expensive here. They had a family size Cheerio for $8.99. And we know that you can get the huge Cheerio for the same price. Usually buy one, get one at Publix. So I probably wouldn't come here for regular groceries, only the unique stuff.
So if you guys are looking for price comparison, here you go. So Chips Ahoy, $5. It is so cool in here to just see how many offerings there are. These chips and things like that. Let's go see what we have down here. Little corn nuts. I feel like we have corn nuts here. People always talk about chipping teeth on those. But wow, that's a lot of corn nuts. Holy cow. You have some crackers and things like that. What a fun place. Shrimp chips. Huh. That's interesting. They do have all of your seaweed needs if you guys are looking for seaweed wraps and things like that. They also have a ton of tea and coffee, it looks like here. Just a full section of different offerings. Wow. That's super cool. I actually really like tea. I like green tea, Earl Grey, a few different flavors, honestly, but maybe I'll have to pick something up here too. They have some Korean pop stars here too, these Jin Ramen, so it looks like you have some characters right here. I don't know if they are pop stars. Oh, BTS. Okay, I can see that. If you guys are looking for your ramen or kind of instant noodle options here, there are just aisles of them lining these walls. Look at all the different variations here. That's so unique. Man, look at this. Totally different than what we're gonna find. I always thought I heard either the red or the black bag of one of them they said was a really good option. I typically don't have ramen, to be honest with you. I like noodles, but I just don't love ramen. I should say the specific brand that we have, it just feels super salty, but I guess it's kind of what just soup and noodles is. But yeah, just look at all this. Just so many options of ramen here. That is insane. So all of row 2 was the instant noodles, cup noodles, but also in one, it is all instant noodles and cup noodles and rice in this one. But look at all this rice. Oh yeah, the ramen. I loved that stuff before too. Haven't had that in a minute. But look at this, rice and rice. Then you can buy the larger portions of the cup noodles and instant ramens. Oh look, they have the K-pop ones. And again, as you come down here, more cup noodles and ramen. But that is pretty much it here. It is insane. You guys definitely need to come check this out if you guys are looking for it. Again, it's the only one here in Florida, right in Orlando, about 20-ish minutes from Universal Studios. You got to go a little bit more north, so probably about 35 minutes or so from Disney. All right, we just finished up getting all of our items, and again, over in this corner, lots of noodle options. Seems like more entree dishes, where it's kind of more snacky treats as you're walking in. Look at how long the line is to get in. So you go in over by that sign, and it comes all the way back here. It is 8 p.m. right now, guys. That is insanity. By the way, this is where I parked. Like I said, I was all the way in the back corner, so not much extra space here. There is where we went in, all the way back there. We came out way back there, so super busy. Guys, this is crazy. Well, at least we got the Milkish. How did you like H Mart and this craziness?
It was a little too crowded for me. I think you'd think going to theme parks so much the crowds wouldn't bother me, but the tight aisles with the carts and the crowds is a little overwhelming. So I really want to go back when the craziness and the newness dies down and just take some time to look around and maybe find something cool to try.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It was so incredibly busy. It was like hard to just like look at things. And a lot of things are in either like Korean, Japanese, whatever. So you kind of need to like use like Google Translate or something to like scan it and see what things say if you're interested in like getting them. Tons of options. It feels like a completely different experience for a shopping experience compared to like, Publix, or depending on where you're from, maybe Julasco if you're up north, or, wherever. But it's cool to see so many offerings for so many items. It's just fun. So if you guys are looking for a unique option in Orlando, you guys want to check out H Mart. Again, I would get here, give yourself plenty of time to come check it out. The line is quite long to get in, and it goes even beyond what you saw out there, because you go in and then you kind of willy weave around. So it does take a little bit of time. Thankfully we got here and it wasn't too long, but definitely longer than I was expecting. If you guys want us to try any of the food or anything in here, you want us to go, explore more of something specific, let us know. This is just like a general overview of the store. Again, I've never been. I know that they ended up bringing H Mart to the States as kind of like a way that they like supported the Korean community. It was kind of like built to kind of like supplement, kind of if you've seen like those other stores, like Chinese or Japanese stores. This one is just like a mega store, and I think this is a pretty large one in comparison to other H Marts. I know they're relatively big, but this one I feel like is like insanely big. Either way, we'll be back in the parks very soon. Thank you guys for hanging out with us here at H Mart Orlando, and guys, thank you so much for being here.